Students, I want to welcome you to this course online, and I hope that your experience is going to be a positive and a rewarding one in this course. I've been teaching this course for so many years, so you should be in good hands there as long as you do what's required, just of you to do on your side, which is putting in the time to study for this course. Please remember, this is almost 100% online, so you have a lot of work to do on your side. The nationwide trend says that for each credit hour that a student takes on campus, they need to put in 2 hours a week for this credit hours. So you're taking 4, that means you have to put in 8. But remember, we don't meet in person, that's another 4. So if you can manage to put an average of 10 to 12 hours a week, in this class, you should be just fine and you should do well. And I can tell you, many of the students who take this course online do well by putting in some efforts in the class. It is a challenge that you're going to learn the material on your own, but I will be there to support you throughout the course. The first thing I would like you to do is to access the course shell in Moodle, and you can see a view of it right here. This is what you're going to see when you first log into the course shell and Moodle. The welcome letter, which I'm going to send you by email in a little bit. I would like you, after you read the welcome letter, to read the syllabus. It's right there. Just click on it. And what's important to you guys is to learn how my grading policy is going to be. It's very important that you know how you're going to be graded in this course. This is another clickable syllabus. Let me just show you. So if you just want to see how I determine the grade, you just can click there and it will take you to that part. So this is another version of the syllabus if you like to use it. That would be just fine. And let's take you back. Okay. And then after you read the syllabus, if you can click on breaking the ice, introduce yourself, just say your name, why you're taking this course, why you're taking it online, and what is your goal, what's your major, anything that would be helpful for me and others to make sure that I will be able to support you throughout the course. So now, after you read the syllabus, and like you to watch this video by the author right here of the course. It's a preface to the student. This is the author of the course explaining how the course runs in my lab is statistics. However, my orientation is going to give you also another brief overview of how the course runs. But it's very important, just to hear it from the authors of the course themselves. The nice thing is about this book that all the videos that are built in are done by the authors themselves. They didn't bring, a third party and ask him to produce the video. So they did all the work, all the explanation in the videos. And after you do this, I want you to access the course online. This is where you're going to be doing your homework and learning the course material. It's going to be right here. So you're going to click here. And then you're going to click launch courseware and just follow directions. If you have a person account, it's going to ask you to enter the username and password. If you never used person materials before, it's going to ask you to create a person account. Make sure when you create a person account that you use your college email address as the email address for this account. This is very important. So your Hotmail email address. And then once you do that, you're going to be in the course. Now, if I click myself launch courseware, it's not going to make me go through registration because I've already done that. It's just going to take me to the course right away. See, right there. And I am in the course. You can see the first thing that you're gonna see when you log into the course is the video by the author of the course. I make sure that this will pop up the first thing because I want you to to watch, just this video and learn how you manage and how you can navigate, this the course contents in here. It's right there, preface to the students, and this is the video. Just play it. It's about 15 minutes, and you should have a very good idea of how the course runs. But I'm gonna keep explaining now and just tell you how the course is gonna run. So there is no textbook for this course. So your textbook are the interactive assignments. So let me just click there. You're going to begin with chapter 1. And as you can see, we're omitting a section in chapter 1. So we're going to begin with section 6.1, 1.1 right here. And you can see this is the book right here. 1.1 interactive assignment. This is where you learn the material. So the read, you have to start always with the read and interact. Actually, you cannot do the homework of a section if you don't get a satisfactory score in the read and interact. And your goal, guys, should be to get 100% on both so you can max out, just on your homework score. Let me show you how the interactive assignment looks like. It's opening. Okay. Well, I'm gonna resume, but I wanna start from. It shouldn't say resume. It should say begin. Just for you guys. But let's say when you begin, you're gonna start right here. Okay. This is how you begin learning the course material. So 1.1 introduction is telling you what you're gonna be learning. And then we just go to the next one. You can go next from here, guys, or you can just click here. Okay. Define statistic and statistical thinking. There is a video right there.
Hi, my name is Michael
Of
Sullivan.
the course.
In this chapter, we're going to introduce you to statistics and statistical thinking.
Okay, so you're gonna watch the video because some of the contents, not everything is text. The way the reading, the interactive assignments work are a combination or blend of text, video, audio, animations, applets. So you have to make sure that you go through every single step and every single page. And let me show you something here. We will award you for everything you do. As soon as you finish reading the first page right there, you're gonna get a point. You watch the video, you're gonna get a point. And then after that, you notice there is an exercise that you have to do. So if I click next, now it's gonna take me to the exercise. So if a question is a multiple choice, it will warn you and tell you will only have one attempt. So you make sure to get the correct answer from the first attempt. Okay? Like it's asking, are the following statement true or false? Complete parts A through C. How do you know if this is true and false? If you watch the video, then you would know exactly what statistics is about, and you will be able, just to put the correct answer. If you watch the video or read the text, and then after you answer those questions right there, you're gonna get some points, and then after that, you just go to the next part. Explain the process of statistics. You see, there's not much text, it's mostly video. So watch this video, only 4 minutes.
You are walking down the street and notice that a person walking in front of you.
Okay, and then when you finish this, you just go to the next one. And this is a summary of what you learned so far. And then there is a question after that. So if you click next, it says this is whether this is a parameter or statistics. You're gonna learn that parameter is a number that comes from a population, and a statistic is a number that represents a sample. And this is a survey. In a survey, you always do a sample. So we're going to say this is a statistic, not a parameter. See if I do this, check the answer, and then the next question, and you just keep moving. See, there's another video now. So as you can see, there's quite a bit of videos in there.
The methods of
It's
statistics
only
follow a
1 minute and
process. The
36
first
seconds,
step in
guys.
the statistical
And then you keep doing this until you finish the section. And once you finish the section, guys, you're ready to do the homework of section 1.1. So we will give you points, just for only reading the pages and doing some exercises in the homework. And then you will be awarded points again when you do the actual homework of the section. So let me just show you here. As soon as you finish section 1.1, then you can do the 1.1 homework. Let me just show you this. But before I show you this, let me tell you about the guided notebook. This is optional. I'm not requiring that, but it will be very helpful. If you guys like to take notes as you watch the videos and read the text and then keep these notes later, just when to review, use them to review for the exams, that would be very helpful. Each section, it has a guided notebooks. You can print it and put it next to you as you do the interactive assignments and take notes. And this is an example of the guided notebook. Let me just show it to you. See, you can, so like the author in the video is gonna give you the definition of statistics. You can write it down here, and so on and so forth for the first section. This is for the first section. You need to have a printer, guys, in order to do this. Okay, let me just go back and we'll continue this review. Okay, now the homework. Okay, right here. Let me see why it's not showing. Okay, let's click here. So this is the homework of the first section, guys. Let me just show you how the homework works. Okay, select the correct choices that complete the sentence. A numerical summary of a sample is a statistic. Just put it here. Organizing and summarizing of data through table graphs and numerical summary. This is descriptive statistics. And so on. You will get all those definitions, just when you did your reading assignments, and you just can select them right there. Question 2, for example. Question 3. Determine whether this value is a parameter or a statistic. If a parameter is a number that describes the population, a statistic is a number that describes, a sample. If you think this information comes from a sample, then you say it's a statistic. If you think that comes from population, then you say it's a population. And so on and so forth. So it's all multiple choice here, mostly multiple choice questions for the first section. And then, guys, once you finish the first section, you just can do the same for the remaining sections. This is section 1.2. If you like to use the guided notebook, feel free. If not, it's optional. I'm not going to penalize you for not doing that. So this is how the interactive assignments, and this is what I expect you to do for the first chapter, which is chapter 1. And then you will do the same for the remaining chapters. So in chapter 1, there are 5 sections. I'm expecting you to finish this chapter by the end of this week, but I'm extending the due date until Monday because we have a holiday on Monday. So I'll allow you to finish this chapter by Monday of next week. Chapter 2 is a short chapter. It's only have 3 sections, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4. You should be able to finish that in a couple days. It's a very short chapter. And chapter 3 It has one, two. We omit section 3.3, 4, 5. So it's four sections, and this is something that you are familiar with, talking about mean, median, etc., standard deviation. So you should be able also to finish this one in 1 week. So this is how the course works. As far as to keep track of your progress, guys, I'm gonna allow you to keep track of your progress in a student grade book right here in my lab, statistics, and also in Moodle. There will be a grade book in Moodle, so you can check your progress in either one. If you guys wanna just watch some videos pertaining to a section or a chapter, guys, look what you can do right here. You can just click on videos and let's say chapter 1, and you want to see all the videos in section 1.1. Video, just videos. And look, guys, you can watch all the videos pertaining to section 1.1. You can have a visual, just of that. So that's another useful tool that you can use. Now, guys, after the due date, those interactive assignments have due dates, but it doesn't mean that you cannot access them after the due date. So after the due date, if you want to access the textbook, you can click right here, and this is the textbook. But you won't be able to do any graded work that is worth the points. You will be able to access the textbook. Let me show you, but without doing any exercises. So it's very important to finish your work by the due date in order to get the credit, just for the work that you do. So this is the textbook. I will, let me show you. Table of contents right here. See, chapter 1. And here you go, section 1.1. And here you go, next page. See, it's the same video. It's going to show that but there will be no exercises. So you wouldn't be able to do any exercises, and you won't get any points, just for doing the work right here. So let's see. So let me just go back. So you have a very good idea once you watch my video and you watch the author's video. So please devote an hour, guys, just to orient yourself and become familiar with the course. And then in Moodle, I explain to you how to access the syllabus, how to access the course online. Everybody got to do this, access my lab statistics here. This is how you can access, just the actual course. These are my announcements. You can read my announcements here, but I'll be communicating a lot with you via email in the next few weeks, almost on a daily basis. I talked about breaking the ice to introduce yourself. Now, uh, I'll talk about week 1 form in a second, but let me these are the course due dates, guys. If you want to see when each assignment, each chapter is due, when is the first test, etc., you just click here and then you can have a summary of all those due dates. This is a scavenger hunt. I'll give you some bonus points for doing this. It will require that you read the syllabus and navigate the course shell in order to answer the questions. It's a form that you fill out, just and answer the multiple choice questions. And if you do it by the end of this week, you will get some bonus points that I will add in to your overall grade at the end of the semester. So make sure to do this. These are the course objectives. And look here for week 1. For week 1, guys, these are additional resources that I provide to you. Make sure to go through it every week, just for what I'm asking you to do each week. Like, for example, I'm adding PowerPoint slides, for chapter 1 right here, if you like to use them. This is optional, it's not required. But if you click on it, it's going to take you to a PowerPoint. And if you don't have Microsoft Office, guys, the product, let me know, because you can have it for free here. This is an interesting video about how smartphones leak information. If you like to watch it, it's not for credit. And then information here and how to start, which I already explained to you. And these are summaries of each section, guys. These are PDF pages that have summaries for each section. They will be very useful. For each week, guys, you're going to get a week 2 activities from me with links to additional resources, with links to my videos, especially when we start using the calculator and the software that's built in the course. You will you will get a lot of videos from me explaining, just how to use the calculator or the software. Talking about the calculator and the software, in your syllabus we say that we require a TI 84. I strongly recommend, that you use the calculator. It will be easier and faster, just to use the calculator. We will be relying heavily on the use of the calculator and the software in the course. There is a built-in software in this course. It's called StatCrunch. I'm going to allow you to use either the calculator or StatCrunch or both if you want to use both. Even when you take your tests, just on campus, I will allow you to bring your computer with you if you like, just to use uh, StatCrunch. And I will demo StatCrunch, chapter by chapter. So you will be, and when you do the interactive assignments, just in the course, the author the author of the book, he will work out the solution of problem using different ways, one by hand, one by using the calculator TI-84, and one sometimes using StatCrunch. And I would like you guys to focus mainly on how the work is done using StatCrunch and the calculator mainly. I will not require, barely I would require you to do any work by hand. So most of the work is going to be done using technology. Finally, we're going to go back to my lab statistics. I talked about the preface to the students. Please watch this video. This is the course home. It will display a calendar with due dates and what's due and what's not due. Interactive assignment, the guided notebook. This is optional. This is the StatCrunch guys software. It will link you to StatCrunch. This is your grade book. The study plan, guys, this is optional. You don't have to use it. If you just want to work at your own pace in the course, you can use the study plan and it will start you chapter by chapter. I talked about the video and resource library, the e-textbook, and I think this is very much it. That's what you need. And this is your course shell in Moodle. The welcome letter you're gonna receive from me shortly. Scavenger hunt you can get. These are my office hours, guys. Make sure to join me during office hours if you have any questions. I will make sure that the office hours are available via Zoom if you're not on campus, which I believe you won't be. So there will be a Zoom option. Uh, Week 1 forum, guys. Once you finish each chapter, there is a forum, there is a question that you have to go there and answer. You post a response. And once you post a response, you will be able, just to see what other students, just put in there. And I will give you feedback on your response. Don't underestimate the forums, guys. They're worth 10% of your grade. So it's very, very important that you do the forums week by week. Look, you see, I already set them up. They're already there. Course due dates. These are what we'll be doing by week. When it's time, to do the tests, just I will have a test prep page with study guides, etc., to help you out prepare for the test. Please read the academic integrity pledge, and this is a message from our associate dean about academic, just integrity in this course. Remote library resources to contact me. These are my contact information. Accessibility resources, and if you face any technical issues, email me, but we have technical support also with phone numbers. The last thing I want to tell you, as far as assessment, there will be 3 major exams and a final exam in this course. The first 2 exams will be done online using my lab statistics, but the third exam and the final exam will be done in campus. We are required, this is a math department policy, that 40% of the course grade has to be obtained from work done on campus. So actually, your third test and the final exam are worth 40% of the grade, and they will be done on campus. The third exam will be somewhere toward the end of April, and the final exam will be, I think, May 3rd, May 2nd, and May 3rd. The details are in the course due date, so you can see that. But the first test and the second test will be administered online using MyLab statistics. All right, so this is it. And I'm going to just render this video and get it ready, email it to you, email you the link, and then send you the welcome letter. And you'll hear from me via email from now on. But there will be many times where I produce short videos, to communicate with you. It's sometimes it's easier to convey the message, just via video rather than just writing a long text, a page or 2 page of text.